If you're a young Nigerian listening to the sound of my voice, know that already you are a very, very privileged individual. I'll explain in a second. I'm sorry I took more than 3 seconds to do that, but what I'm driving at is the very fact that you listen to the sound of, oh, sorry. What I'm driving at is the very simple fact that you listen to the sound of my voice. That means you have a phone, or you've been granted a chance to have a phone, or you have internet connection, and you have understanding to be able to listen to me, and you hear the sound of my voice, and at least you can understand what I mean by education, what I mean by hear, what I mean by listen, what I mean by under the sound of my voice and under the influence of me speaking. What that means already is that you are above average, and you are privileged on many fronts that you are not even seeing yet. And what are those sense of privilege that I am talking about here? The sense of privilege I'm talking about here is a sense of privilege born out of the very fact that you are above the average Nigerian who doesn't have these equipments. And that means there are things you tend to prioritize, there are things you tend to give your attention to, there are things you tend to look at that may not be so beneficial for you. Maybe you spend all your time listening to music or spend all your time watching movies than doing other things. Maybe you come from a very privileged family that have positioned you in such a situation whereby you don't need to work so much to earn a living. What I am saying and what I would continue to say is just one thing. Please do your very best as much as you can to get to know the history of the country you live in. And this has nothing to do with the particular country of residence where you find yourself. It has everything to do with your own good and your own prospect towards getting yourself cultured within the sphere of your current life. And it has to do with the much needed forms of education that we need to get to see to it that our patterns and the ways in which we go about living life and go about making progress in a situation in our life come to turn out smoothly so for you, for me, and for everybody. And it has to go with me talking about a very simple thing. Do not let them deceive you. Education is very, 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 very important. Education as formal, as informal, is so, so important. And you're a Nigerian listening to me, and you begin to ask yourself, what is this guy talking about? What does he mean by education is important? What does he mean by it is important that I pay attention to him? It is better to be educated than not to be educated. And I'm not joining those who always say knowledge is bliss, because some knowledge is as good as bliss, but at the same time will cause you pain. Some situations will cause you problems. So some situations will cause you all the problems you can think about. Some situations will cause you all the heartbreak you can imagine and envisage. All situations, some situations can cause you pain. Fine. But allow yourself a chance to be educated. I know it's important that you want to chase money. I know it's important that you want to chase your dream. I know it's important that you want to be secure. I know it's important that we all should live in good health, and we need money to do all of those type of stuff. But what if I tell you, like a motivational speaker, that you don't need so much money to be healthy, and that you don't need so much money to eat good food, that you don't need so much money to live a happy life, that you don't need so much money to be all the things you want to be out there, and that your life can turn out much more better, even better than the way you are thinking about it now, simply because you would be living in a much more stable climate, a much more better climate, a much more educated environment with educated minds and like minds that would think about policies and will crack their brains about solving human problems and man-made problems that will bring about them living well, living brighter, living much more stable lives compared to whatsoever they are doing at the moment into the future. What if your situation, what if my situation, what if our situation are situations born of the backdrop of what? Doing all we must do to make things better than what we are doing at the moment. Look, Nigeria can get better, Africa can get better, our lives can get better the moment we begin to educate ourselves truthfully, up to the point where we tell ourselves that things can turn out well, way better than we imagine, with all the good prospects there is to whatsoever life should be out there, than whatsoever we want to accept to be life now into the future. That things can grow in the right direction, that we can grow and be better in the right direction, as opposed to all the wrong directions out there and all the bad ways in which our lives at the moment is pointing us towards. Sometimes a 2-minute talk, sometimes a 7 minutes talk, sometimes no talk at all. But it is better to talk than not to talk. It is better to have a conversation than not to have a conversation. It is better to imagine and envisage a better life than to just accept whatsoever caricature there is to whatever life and whatever prospect we have for ourselves and whatever prospect we've come to accept of our life and of our situation out there. And what I mean by that is there is more to this life than we want to accept. There is more to this life than we should accept. And there's more to our situation than the sorrow and the pain and the shame and the falsehood we as a people have gone on to accept. There is more. There is more. And there is more to our life now into the future. I tell you that for free. There is more to everything we want to do. There's more to everything we want to do than the patterns we want to accept. And I hope we come to see this sooner than later. Thank you.